Welcome to Toffee Blue View, your source for all things Everton. Me, Gerry. He, Edward. Always point to the other camera. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so we have a new segment today. All right, because we're not doing a match preview, we got a new segment, and it seems like it's about time. We're going to talk about individual players, and we call it "We Need to Talk About." All right, because we do. We need to talk about these players. The player that was suggested to us to do today, with the recent news arriving that Spurs are supposedly interested in Lookman, and with the fan demand for Lookman to get some time, we decided it's time to talk about Lookman. We need to talk about Lookman. All right? So let's start. Edward, would Everton sell Lookman if the price is right?
No. Don't get rid of him. I think he's quality. He needs to be playing. Him and Calvert-Lewin during the England duties, they look good together. So they need to stay together. So he needs to play more often than not.
Okay. What if he wants to leave?
Then fair play to him. If he wants to leave, then he can leave. But I think he'll be making a big mistake because he's a bright guy, and he's got a future, I think. In my opinion, anyway. I think the fans will like him a lot more.
I mean, I agree. I don't want to sell him under any circumstances. If he's really genuinely unhappy, there were rumors when he first got to Everton that he was homesick for London or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if that was true, but it could have been rumors. I don't know. Who knows? But if he does want to leave and he's really, really, really unhappy, that's one thing. That's different. If he's not asking to leave, no, it's not even a conversation. And the funny thing is, this could just be all media silliness, and
As
Spurs
usual.
don't even, you know what I mean? And so it could be just trying to, because Everton are not playing the way they should, they're just trying to stir the pot. So whatever. Right now, whatever. Everyone's saying that Lookman should be playing. Who should he be starting over?
Sandro. If you went to the current lineup, if you went to the current lineup that was in at the weekend, he should be starting over one of the centre mids.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, one of the centre mids or Sigurdsson. Because we need that attack. We need that good wing play that he can do. So I think that would probably be best for him in that kind of position.
All right. So I would kind of go a slightly different way. I would not be rolling with these two defensive mids anymore.
Yes.
All right? And only roll with that when we feel like we really need it. Let's sub one of those two out, or both, and play Davies instead of them. Yeah, I went high-pitched there. That was, I don't know why. There was a very momentary helium leak. Honestly, I would sub I would sub him in for Schneiderlin or Gay, and let's play more offensive. All right, let's be more positive. All right. So next, what does Lookman have to do to get a start, and why do you think Koeman stopped playing him?
He thinks he's got other people that are better than him. So that's all that is, really. He's just got to show. He's just got to show he can do it. Which, in all fairness, Niasse has done. He did it for the under-23s. So if Lookman keeps going like that, he will get it. He will get his chance. But in all fairness to him, last season when he was playing, he wasn't doing as great as he could be. Like, he was very good, but he could do a lot better in some games.
Yeah. He's young. And one of the
he's
things
only about 20.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, he's a young guy. Koeman always says he tries to protect his young players. If he feels like they need protection, he will withdraw them. Now, earlier in the season, he had some strong games. He really did. But then I think there was one particular. I feel like it may have been one of the last times I saw him play, where he wasn't completely as strong as he had been. And I feel like maybe Koeman said, you know what, I'm going to pull you out for a little while. I think he's going to get a chance soon because it's going to be out of desperation. Koeman's going to be like, you know what? We have to try something new. And that's why Nias played. You know? Koeman didn't look at training and say, you know what? Nias is really turning it around for me. I think Koeman was like, I am out of ideas. And I think that's when he did that. You know? I totally forgot to get rid of the thing in the background. Hold on. All right, so moving on. All right, I think we both agree he will get a chance, and I think we both agree it will probably take. I mean, heck, it could be next game. You know, it usually, once the team hits a little lull, then the managers start dipping into their bench a little more. Yeah. All right. Last question, and I actually think it's a good question. First it was Kenny, then it was Nias, then it was Vlasic, now it's Lookman. We as supporters, we keep demanding that these players play, that they get a chance. We say we're not playing well because these players aren't in. And we keep dipping deeper and saying it's Koeman's not playing the right players. Are the players the problem? Seriously.
Good question. Good question.
You know, because I got to be honest with you. You know, last game, I think when he brought in, Davies came in.
Yeah.
And who was the other one? Sandro came in. And who else came in?
Rooney.
Anyway, Rooney. When those subs came in, all right, I actually saw more attacking intent. It was good. But it was also indicative of when subs come in, energy levels should be brought up. You know?
Yeah.
Additionally, Davies had come in, and he's a more offensive-minded player than Schneiderlin was in that game. You know? So it makes sense. But I'm not convinced it's personnel, and I'm not even convinced that it's formation at this point. I think there are things Koeman can do to tweak and make and keep us more positive the way we were at the beginning of the game. But when we folded at their goal, I think there's a bigger problem. And I don't think it's a one-game turnaround, if I'm honest. I mean, what do you think?
I'm just going to say the same thing. I think it's the tactics. The players that we brought in were great for the leagues. The players that we brought in have played in the Premier League. So, obviously, it must be something that's going wrong within the dressing room, or it's the tactics.
Right.
That's my opinion, anyway.
Okay. So, basically, I think we're in agreement. Lookman will get some time soon. He should get some time soon. And it's going to be something that's I think it's going to be a positive step in a more attacking-minded Everton squad. I think it's going to have to be that way moving forward.
Yep.
So I think Edward is agreed. So funny how I randomly replaced your name with Everton. It's just funny. All right, so Edward, do you want to plug your channel?
Check it out. FIFA 18 content, Everton matchday vlogs, everything like that. Check it out. Leave likes, leave comments. I think I might have decided who my road to glory is going to be based on. I'll give you a clue. He's in this Skype with us. In this room with me. But yeah, check it out anyway. Check it out anyway. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.
Right on. So, if you're liking this content, please subscribe, like, comment, get the conversations going.
Hit that bell if you want to know the notifications as well.
Yes, definitely. Notification, you'll know when we've made a video. But now's a really good time to talk. All right? So please get out there. Give us comments. Show us where you want to go with your conversations. If you're listening via podcast, subscribe, rate. Do us a favor. Check out the Toffee Blues on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. They also have a website with really good content, good match previews, reactions. They have conversations with the opposition. It's good stuff. Anyway, that's been We Need to Talk About Lookman. I'm Gerry. That's Edward. Here's hoping for a massive turnaround soon, folks. Soon.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Thanks so much. Bye.
Adios.